Hey YouTube, it's Amy, Hidden Butterfly 25. How are you guys? I am currently walking around the Morristown area. My daughter goes to group therapy around here, and I have some time to kill, and it's so nice out. So I think this might be a regular thing to do every week, once a week around here, as long as the weather's nice. It's been quite a while, per usual, since I last checked in with you guys. A lot of stuff has happened. I got engaged. We do not have a wedding date set yet. There are some things that I want to do first, want to pay first before that happens. So we're holding off a bit, but that's okay. I can't remember what I was. I might remember. I think I was in the 180s. Maybe. The last time I checked in. We've moved like 2 times since then. Anyway, I went through a surrogacy journey during that little hiatus. I had gotten up pretty high when I ended that journey, thankfully with a healthy baby, even though I ended up delivering her very, very early. I only went to 29 weeks. I was having some complications, but thankfully the baby was healthy, and the parents were ecstatic. So that was a pretty incredible experience. When I have some more time, I will, talk about that a little bit more, or if anybody has any questions. Definitely a once in a lifetime thing. I'm blessed beyond words that I was able to do this, because I think it's probably the most incredible thing that somebody's body can do, to grow a baby that genetically is not yours for a family that can't do it. So anyway, the day that I gave birth was February of last year, and on that day I weighed 240 pounds. Like I said, I gained a lot. I had actually, just before I started going through the motions of being approved to become a surrogate, I had gotten down to a couple pounds from my lowest that I was after weight loss surgery. And then, I gained. And then I did 2 rounds of IVF, and with all the hormone medications and me eating like crap, I ended up gaining, I don't know, like 80 pounds or something ridiculous. Anyway, so after that, I did pump for a while. That helped to get rid of some weight. And I kind of got to a point that no matter how hard I tried, I would kind of fluctuate between 180 and like 190. And I'm only 5'3", so that's not any good. And also, even at my lowest, after weight loss surgery, I still was not at a healthy BMI for my height of 5'3". So that was something that I really wanted to kind of change because, you know, I really wasn't okay with that. So anyway, sorry, I'm almost gonna get hit by a car. I'm trying to dodge people so I don't look like a weirdo making this video. So anyway, I kind of was comfortable, or not I was comfortable, my body seemed to be comfortable and didn't want to lose any more than that amount. And I, you know, was kind of just around that 180 and 190 range, which it seems like that's kind of always where I kind of ended up. I would go higher, I would go lower, but it seemed like that's kind of where I would always be more times than not. So anyway, then in February of this year, I decided to jump on the semaglutide bandwagon a little bit. I went with the Henry Meds route and got a appointment virtually, which was very quick and easy. After I paid, I think it was like $297, I think. Got the medication a little bit later, and it had everything in it. It had all the syringes, it had the vial that ended up lasting me over 3 months. It had Zofran in it, which I desperately needed until I figured out what my body could and couldn't have while on the medicine. And yeah, so what I ended up doing is doing that. I was able to actually cancel the subscription after the first month, and before the second month payment of $297 came out. And then they allowed me to keep the 3-month supply vial, which, like I said, ended up lasting me over 3 months. Which at the end of all this ended up working out in my favor, because within that time, from the time I started it and ended the vial, I had started at 184, and I was able to get down to 135 pounds, which is where I currently am at now, which puts me at a healthy BMI for my height. And I stopped taking it / ran out of it 2 weeks ago. So now I've kind of just been living on a prayer, doing what I can to increase my calories slowly enough to be in this range. I'm perfectly okay with getting down to like 130, but anywhere lower is not going to work for me, considering that I still have to get plastics done. So I had already had something set up for that, and some things didn't pan out and I wasn't able to get the amount in enough time, nor the time off. So I thought that I was going to lose my $2,000 deposit, but thankfully they were able to work with me a little bit. I ended up having to put down a little bit more as a security deposit so that they knew I was serious, and that allowed me to extend the contract and the pricing for another year. So as of right now, I'm looking to do the lower body lift, which I would like to be able to do my arms as well, but I don't think that I'll have enough by the time I get it done to be able to get it done. And because I still have to take time off of work while I'm still working with my nanny family, it makes it a little bit difficult to take a ton of time off. I'm gonna need at least 4 weeks, which is a long time. So anyway, that's kind of where things are right now. I think that's a good enough of an update, especially since I'm around a neighborhood. So anyway, I'm glad that I was able to kind of come on, at least update everybody. It's nice to not feel like I'm sucking, and I'm glad that I wasn't able to give up completely enough to not like keep trying and all that. There's just it's not easy, you know. There's a lot of things that can be against you, statistics. Now I had Lapband surgery, which, you know, is like the worst statistic in being able to keep weight off. And I don't know if I'd call myself a successful Lapband person. I don't know, because I still fucked up so many times, but I mean, I'm still trying and haven't given up, and you know, I'm now further than I've been, so can't complain about that. Anyway, so I guess this is as good of an update as ever. I don't think I've had an update this long in a while. So I will talk to you guys at some point, hopefully sooner rather than later. And I hope you guys take care. Bye.